Good day, learner. Today we are going to study nonverbal strategies. You have prior knowledge on the various nonverbal strategies in delivering speech. For more enlightenment on the various nonverbal strategies in delivering speech, we will have a more in-depth discussion of the topic. Objective: employ effective and appropriate nonverbal communication to convey meaning. Nonverbal delivery techniques. Stance. This is the manner a person stands. When reciting a poem in front of the class or an audience, the speaker should stand in front of the room or on the stage facing the audience. The speaker's stance should be balanced with the speaker's feet approximately shoulder width apart. Students should avoid swaying side to side, shifting their weight foot to foot, or crossing and uncrossing their ankles. The speaker's object is to deliver his or her presentation with as few distractions for the audience to observe as possible. An exception to the balanced stance would be if the student wished to emphasize a point, as in the stomping of a foot, or as part of a characterization to cross her or his ankles so as to show bashfulness. Posture. It is the way a person positions his body or arranges his limbs. The speaker maintains an erect posture during his or her recitation, straight back, shoulder up and back, head direction straight forward. If a part of the poem calls for an old man or a sad moment, it could be reflected with a drooping of the shoulders and lowering of the head. Thus, if a change of posture is part of a characterization, it is appropriate to otherwise maintain a balanced stance and erect posture. Gestures. Gestures are movements made by different body parts to express an idea or meaning. The hands should rest down at the speaker's sides in a relaxed manner. As easy as this sounds, it takes practice in order not to grab at your clothes, ball up your hands, or fold them across your chest. Speakers should gesture appropriately to the material being presented and then return the hands down to the sides between gestures. Movement. For the majority of the presentation, the speaker should maintain a balanced stance without much movement. If a part of the presentation lends itself to movement, such as bending down or bowing, it can be effective. Remember, though, that these moments of movement should be purposeful and planned. If this is not so, the speaker's movement may turn into a pacing back and forth across the stage. Eye contact. The speaker's eyes should maintain contact with the audience. The exception to this is if the speaker places a character or characters in certain places, which are usually to the side and above the audience. The narrator should always maintain eye contact with the audience. This also takes much practice. Most students are not used to keeping eye contact with audience members without looking down or up. Looking away from the audience would mean you are giving them permission to look away from you. The speaker wants the attention of the entire audience for the entire presentation. Maintain eye contact on a particular audience for roughly 1 to 2 seconds. It is distracting for the audience to have the speaker scan over the audience quickly and wither their eye contact. Speakers should engage their audience by maintaining longer eye contact with the audience. They should avoid looking anyone at the audience who might make them laugh. That is all for today. Thank you and see you next time.